Do you ever wake up in the morning and feel like doing nothing? Do you ever just sit at your job or at school and just wish that the day would be over? Do you ever wish that you could be as motivated or self-disciplined as all these other players that you see on social media who always seem to be accomplishing their goals? Well, these are the 5 principles. When implemented, will not only put you on the path towards become a professional, but also allow you to level up as a player. And that is why the first principle is don't be afraid to try making gameplay in different ways. You see, for a lot of you, your biggest issue is you get a win today. You set a list of things to do and you do it. You take the actions necessary to grow your gameplay. You take the right decisions in the right side. And then, all of a sudden, you lost your momentum. You get comfortable. You stop doing the things that got you to even where you are right now.
तुम्हें ये नहीं कि भाई तुम एक ही जगह पे बैठ के भाई बंदों को मारे आ रहे हो, नहीं भाई। तुम पहले एक बंदा मारो, उसके बाद अपनी लोकेशन बदलो, फिर दूसरा बंदा मारो, फिर उसके बाद अपनी लोकेशन बदलो, फिर दोबारा अपनी लोकेशन बदल के अगला बंदा मारो।
One of the biggest mistakes players make is trying to force their way with one gameplay making method. And that's not to say that you don't need consistency in and strategies when it comes to making gameplay. But you sometimes also need to realize that not every method will work for every player. And it's sometime better to simply figure out what works best for you, rather than keep hitting your head against the enemy. And that's why I keep saying, don't be afraid to make strategies in many different ways. But if you want to truly be a professional player, different ways is not enough. And that's why principle second is you need to learn to break the shackles. You need to learn how to let go of everything that's holding you back. So, let's do a simple thought experiment. What if tomorrow you got rid of everything that's not serving you? I mean, absolutely everything. So that everything you did in your life was designed with one goal in mind: success. What would your life look like if you lived like that for just 1 month? Now what if that month turned into a year? How much further along in your journey would you be? Because I'm going to be honest, 1 year is all it takes to turn your life completely. But it all starts with breaking those shackles today. And that means cut out the bad habit friends. And here's what I mean. You've got your gamer friends, but outside of gaming, you don't really have that much to talk about, or like that much of an interest in each other. They keep dragging you down. If you cut out these friends, then you cut out the bad habits. Go to your kitchen right now and just throw away all the unhealthy shit. All of it you don't need it. Whatever it is that is holding you back, let that go. And then, watch yourself propelled to the next level. Burn all of those bad bridges and let them light your way. Now, the final principle is one that I adopted very early on, but not because I wanted to, but because I needed to. And I don't really tell this story that much anymore. But I was forced to be men at the house at a very young age. And in order among doing, I had to a promise. Usually I'm now in 14 years old. And I currently sawing how badly my mom and we are struggling. Now you might struggle with your family not understanding the path you want to follow and not supporting your decisions. You might struggle financially, not having enough. The cover basic needs, which is definitely an incredible tough situation to be in. Whatever it is, we all suffer. And what I notice is the way you react your struggle can either make you or break you totally. I notice there's a lot of players who get so caught up with their struggles that they use as an excuse to not believe in themselves. The struggle got them to a point, whether they don't even believe in themselves anymore. On the other hand, there's players who go through the same struggles and use that as fuel towards their success. They work twice as hard because they know that's the only road out of their suffering. The point here is, there's not a single successful player that hasn't suffered and gone through their own personal struggles, which means that the struggle is not something stopping you from getting to success. It is part of the way. The struggle is required. So if you're currently on there, just know, we already have something in common. You're not alone. I also currently there too, and that is what mades a successful professional player. Alright, so if you've come this far, I think you really enjoyed this video. So why not check out another video from my channel? You have 2 options on the screen, so click on one of them quick.